Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Sarah, please?
this is she.
Sarah, how are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning.
This is who?
Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Jubal?
No, that's my sister. My name is Jubal.
Jubal, okay.
And Brook and Jubal in the Morning is a radio show, and we got an email about you from one of our listeners. That's why I'm calling you.
Okay.
Okay? We do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask what happened. And Matthew, the guy that you went out with to a corn maze recently,
Oh, God. Really?
he emailed us because he says he's been trying to get a hold of you, but you're not calling him back.
Well, that would be correct.
Now, wait, is that reaction because of him or because of how terribly the date ended?
I don't know. All I can say is, I don't know.
Okay.
It just wasn't a good experience, so I'll just leave it at that.
I mean, I don't think he meant for you guys to get stuck in the corn maze and for things to get that bad.
Yeah, but, my mother has always told me that when you hold a man's hand, if you don't feel safe and secure, then he's not the one. When I held his hand, it was all sweaty and clammy and disgusting, and he just didn't act like a real man on this date. Like, I don't understand how we're lost, okay? We're lost, and I'm usually not that emotional, but I showed a lot of emotion. I'm crying, I'm upset, and he's just like sitting down on the ground with his legs up, not going to move. I'm just going to chill here until someone comes and gets us. Like, who does that?
Wait, he sat down?
He sat down. Like, this could have been a real life or death situation.
Okay.
Because we're lost.
Let's slow it down. You're in a corn maze. It wasn't actually a life or death situation.
Maybe not necessarily, but what if it was?
It's a test.
You just sit down on the ground and throw your legs up in the air and like, oh, well, I don't know what to do.
Well, I will say to his defense, if you're ever lost in the woods somewhere, you're told to stay put. Like, oftentimes going further is just going to get you into more trouble.
Okay, listen, I'm sorry. I don't know your name
Yeah.
or whatever, but this is not the woods, hon. It's the corn maze. It literally goes in circles. I mean, how much loss could we have gotten? And I'm just like scared out of my mind. And he's doing nothing, just like, ha-ha, cracking jokes. Oh, I had this happen to me before. Well, guess what? It's never happened to me. So I would like to, I love my life. Hello, and I want to get out of here, like now.
Wait, you were really honestly that scared?
It's pitch black in a cornfield. No
I
light,
feel you.
no nothing. I didn't want to spend the night there. And he was just acting like, well, someone will find us. We'll be all right. What?
Okay, so basically you don't think he's the type of man you want to be with because he wouldn't be able to take care of you in like a life or death or any kind of situation, basically.
Yeah, I mean, what if it was a real disaster like an earthquake or, we've had hurricanes and stuff. What are we going to do? Just sit on the ground and chill like, oh, we'll get swept away, but someone will find us?
I just feel like that's a pretty unfair
Okay,
comparison.
it's not like I got in a fetal position and was like giving up hope or anything.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Oh, Sarah, that's Matthew. He's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you. Apparently just started talking to you.
Jesus, take the whole wheel. Really?
I wasn't like I was just giving up. That wasn't the point. I wasn't trying to be this like wussy guy.
Well, that's what it looked like to me, Matthew. And then on top of that, when we get in the car, you're like, oh, yeah, my GPS is screwed up. I can't even get us home. What was that?
Bad timing.
I was going for another joke. I mean,
Another
man,
joke.
so
I'm
everything's
crying
so
and I'm
serious.
upset and I'm freaking out. You want to make another joke?
We were at a corn maze. It's supposed to be fun, lighthearted, and it just got so serious. And you were yelling at the top of your lungs like I was going to kill you or something.
So my emotions aren't valid to you? Is that what you're saying? That's how you would react if it was like I was your girlfriend and I was freaking out about something? You're just like, oh, well, it's just this. That's your answer?
I was trying to be calm and trying to calm you down. I mean, what? I was supposed to freak out too? What if we were
No,
both
you
freaking
weren't
out?
supposed to freak out. You were supposed to validate my emotions and make me feel like I was safe and secure, and you didn't do that.
I was trying to get your mind off the situation, and I guess it just did not work.
Sarah, I don't think you're, I feel like you're not giving him enough chance. Like, you were over emotional. I'm sorry, but you were in a corn maze. I understand you were scared, but to be screaming and crying at the top of your lungs and then blame him for your emotions seems unfair.
I'm getting emotional all over again just thinking about it. Like, he doesn't know what my childhood was. Maybe I got stuck somewhere, and he just made fun of it.
I told you a situation from my childhood, and you didn't seem to care about that.
I did care, Matthew. I was crying.
You cared too much.
She's right, actually.
Now, you didn't care about it, but now she cared too much, Matthew? Which one is it?
Look, I don't know, but what I do know is that whenever they found us, they did take us the way I wanted to go.
Oh.
Oh, I wouldn't put an I told you so in there right now, Matthew. That's probably not super smart.
I'm just saying, if you would have trusted me, Sarah, and let me be the man, I would have saved you and got you out of the situation like you wanted to.
Oh, so now you want me to trust you after you sat down on the ground and threw your legs up and made jokes. Nah, son, I'm not believing you.
Oh, my gosh, Sarah.
We just kept going in circles and circles and circles, and at the end of the day, it is a corn maze, and children had done this corn maze. And since we obviously couldn't figure it out, maybe we just should have got naked in the corn maze and done stuff.
What?
Would that would have been what you wanted?
That is creepy.
Sounds good to me.
At that point, you couldn't even get me so...
Okay, come on.
Well.
Come on. Just, earlier when I talked to people at the radio station, I didn't want to go to a corn maze, but I think we should go back to the corn maze and face our fears, show you that I can be a man and take control of the situation.
Okay. All right, Sarah. Wow. Hey, Sarah, would you like to go on a second date with Matthew? We will pay for it. You can guys go back to the corn maze. He can punch a 7-year-old in the face, show you he's a man, and he can handle any kind of adversity. What do you think?
So let me get this straight. He wants me to go back to the corn maze, the place where we had all of this disagreement at, and try to... No, thank you.
Yeah, I don't think you guys are a very well-fit couple.
It'd kind of be like a cute, fun story, the way we started out our relationship,
Yeah, like
I don't think
you guys went to a corn maze, you questioned his manhood, you went back to the corn maze, you probably still would question it again after, you know what I mean? Like, it'd be a cute story, Sarah.
Yeah, I think I've done enough crying for the entire year already, guys. I don't want to do it again. Thank you.
All right.
All right, well, it's your loss. You're missing out on this. And if you think it, you have my number.
No, actually, I don't. I blocked and deleted you.
Oh, all right.
Well,
sorry, Matthew. No second date. But I'm sure there's a woman out there who will hold you when you're scared. So don't worry about it.
Yeah.
At the very least, somebody who's not going to freak out and go all lunatic crazy on me at the corn maze. I mean, that's the type of girl I'm looking for.
Well, good luck, homie. Find her because I'm done. Blocked, deleted. Thank you.